Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to PCM21 Stage Racer. And we're on episode 50, half century mark. Coming up on the end of stage number 2 of Itzulia, Basque Country. Stage number 1 did not quite go according to plan, but I'm not in the top 10 favorites. And I was just outside of the top 10, so it kind of made sense. I was 11th in the first stage, and I'm again predicted to be outside of the top 10. I do have a couple teammates to support. The team wants me to finish in the top 5. It's an okay profile when all is said and done. The course of the entire race, but it's a lot of little punchy stuff as 5 riders get clear momentarily, but you can see they get pulled back pretty quickly, pretty easily, and the domestique guys are already wasted, already not here. But I've got Alves, I've got Camargo, and I'm looking for them to help me out on the final climb. Now, I've got to stick to it, keep them on my wheel. Powers, let's see, is Jones still here? Yeah, Jones is here, we're okay. 12k to go. The last little one had a pretty nasty drop as a few guys got away. We'll see how this one holds up. Again, we're seeing a big turn of pace, but they sit up a little bit. Toynes continues pushing on. Jones is gone now, but if I can keep my 2 teammates here, that'll give me a little bit of a lead out for that final climb. 9k to go, and we're setting ourselves up. Now, are they still here? Alves, not far off. Camargo, also not far off. So that's good. All right, here's what we're looking at for this final one. I want those 2 to push pretty dang hard. It's just 4k, very, very steep, so it's really a puncher's day. All right, waiting for Alves. Is Camargo gonna come through? Camargo just got dropped, so we follow Alves.
The finish line is getting close. The riders just passed the 5 kilometers road sign.
In which case I want him to do about a 97. Come on. Oh, Alves. What is he doing? I told him to go forward and he went backwards instead. That's lovely. Alright, 6 riders end up going clear here in the first K of the climb. How are we doing on... yeah, Camargo's way too far back. Okay, do the whole transcend thing. That's been caught. Back into a decent position here. And where did my red bar go? It was there a second ago. And now it's gone just like that, huh? Okay, gel up for me. Keep going, 99, 99. Just do what you can there. Set me up for, you know, something to follow. There's already guys that are trying to push clear inside the final kilometer, and I have nothing for speed for attack. Okay, we'll come off of it now. At least we're not getting dropped. Not sure where my red bar went. I was right on Alves' wheel the whole time and had nothing in the tank. I know I pushed him hard. I didn't see. I just didn't see. I didn't think I had lost the wheel at all, but Bernal, Alfleet, Godou, you know, guys who are very, very strong punchers, but I felt like we should have been in a better position there. We never got dropped. We were always on Alves' wheel, and you can see I only end up a few bike lengths ahead of him. Wow. Okay, they manufactured gaps where there were none. There was no gap to Bernal. There was no gap to anyone behind. Every single rider was less than a bike length ahead of anybody else around them. But we see time gaps. So that opens the field up yet again. Bernal in the lead. Alaphilippe, Hagita are half a minute clear of Godou. Toynes, Pogacar at 45. Vincevenant, Landa, Vingegaard, and I are in roughly the same place. It's not a terrible position to be at this point in this race, but a little disappointing, as you know, if we don't push hard with Alves, Right? If we don't push hard with Alves, those guys ride away. We do push hard, and my strong climbing ability, and yet my red bar was completely gone before his, even though I never saw us lose wheel. It's just, I don't know, I didn't see it. Speaking of not seeing it, I'm been hurting all week. The back issues, which are getting better, but still, it's distracting. It's causing some issues, and I definitely learned in the career mode one that if I'm not on it, holy crap, it's easy to get caught out. It's so easy to get caught out. You've really got to catch all the little details. You miss any details, and you're in a world of hurt. And then on top of it, did not sleep well last night, and had our Christmas program for the daycare and family holiday gathering over the weekend, and I'm in a bad way at the moment. So, maybe I just missed a detail there. Probably the case. Bad luck here on stage number 3. I've gone down in a crash, and Powers and Jones did not come back to support me. They were dropped. They're the first 2 riders dropped from the peloton, and this was one of those kind of crashes that was bad. I was on the ground for quite a while, fortunate to get up and continue and not be out injured. And at this point, it's looking like I'm not going to come back. This game has that terrible tendency when you're in career mode. You have a leader go down, you drop your whole team back. The AI drops their whole team to come back. But you go down, yeah, good luck. Good luck. So again, here we go, trying to climb, trying to do something. There's just nothing to do, nowhere to go. As that was it. I've gone through 3 climbs, and I recovered about a minute and a half, 2 minutes solo trying to catch the pack, but the pack is not going light. I mean, you can see Camargo, Alves, they're done. Whoever's at the front of the pack has seen that I crashed and decided that there's, no chance in hell that they're going to let me back in. And so they are burying themselves and burying the pack to try to keep me away. And that's it. This is race over. So we're going to be stage hunting for the rest of this one, and it's definitely not this stage. So let's go ahead and push on to the next one. And with no suitable stages in the punchers category, for one, I'm not that punchy anyway, but 2, we have that dilemma of just being downright not good enough and way too far down the order for anything to matter. So we go straight to the final stage. Well, anyway, as a time trialist and as somebody who climbs fairly well, I am looking good to try to get a result here. But this is one of those tricky stages that you could easily find yourself going too hard, too deep, not hard enough. It's tricky. There's hills along the way. You can see we're a little bit at deficit right now, and that is perfectly okay. In fact, I think I can go even harder than I'm going, because we will recover a bit in between sectors 1 and 2, allowing us to, tuck and go arrow a little bit. So we'll see how we're doing as we go through this first bit. First so far. But of course, as good as that has been, there's always that chance as we continue to push on from here. Not yet in any sort of arrow tuck. So when and where will this recovery actually come? Continuing to attack on. Now's the arrow tuck and recovery. Get ourselves back in a better state as we go on the flat from here. Save myself for the climb to come. Stay flat through here. Alright, we're still first at the first time check, and now we have a massive lead at the second time check. Again, push hard. Go deep through here. Gain a lot of time on the climb, potentially. Okay, we are done with the climbing. Right back into an arrow tuck. Red bar is okay. Yellow bar has just about evened itself out, meaning we are in pretty good shape heading towards the finish and well ahead of Tejada, Hamilton, Cepeda. How do we go from here? It's looking like we've done it just about right. Okay, push a little bit harder to the line. Tack. And into the lead. A full half-minute clear for now. Now, the objective was to win the stage. I'm a minute ahead of Ghana. Ghana was the favorite for this one as the strong time trialist, but not quite as good of a climber. See how this holds up. Richie Port, way down in 19th. That time might hold up. Might not. For me, I'd be happy with the top 5 on this one. It's just a little bit of redemption. Honorian goes 9 seconds behind me. Ben O'Connor goes 20 seconds down. Bergsma up there. So we are definitely getting some competitors that are much closer now. I'm going to slow things down for a little bit and see how we're doing. O'Connor, Haig, we're just ahead of Mikel Martin. But then by that is the second time check. Oh, there's only 2 time checks. Why am I not getting... There it goes. Yeah, by the mid time check, I move up the order. Still looking good. Where are we at now? Uran, 30th. Quite a few riders still to go, and only 9 seconds clear. I don't know if it'll hold up. Oh no, sorry, top 30. Evenepoel, the other big heavy favorite, 6 seconds down. Is it enough? Have we done enough? Yates goes 4th fastest. Last 20 riders. Vlasov 1 second behind. Still top of the time charts, but just barely in the hot seat. Gegenhardt, 4th quickest. McNulty, 7th. Kamna, a second down. How is this time holding up? Getting into the last 10 riders now. Vingegaard way down on time. Almeida on same time. He steals the stage from me. 1 second ahead. Almeida goes top of the time charts. It's not going to be a win. Pogacar next to Cross. He goes 7th quickest. Gaudu 16th. Toynes, he won't top the time charts. Sits 4th overall. Hagita, who sits 3rd overall, he's up there. It's a good time, but it's only 9th quickest. Alaphilippe isn't going to top the time charts, though. He puts in a good time at 10th. And Bernal looks to be down. And the last one to cross the line, 2nd. 1 second off. Almeida steals it from me. Ah, so close, so close. It is a podium for the stage, at least. Very minor consolation, all things considered. Bernal hangs on for the overall win. I'm nowhere near, as we lost significant time, by the way, on that one stage where I'd gotten involved in that crash and put well behind. I gained tons of time and tons of places in those final climbs, and all of my teammates were dropped well behind. Nobody finishing in the top 100 on their own. Of course, you can't win them all. It was bound to happen that we were going to have some poor results. They wanted me to win that stage, by the way, even though I was only 5th on the list of favorites. I pick up a whole 4 points for the entirety of that race. Always hurts when that happens, that you just don't gain anything through no fault of your own, just bad luck. but can't win them all. And I was feeling a little disheartened, but when I think about it, we're 4th in the Super Prestige right now. First year World Tour with a team that's just not built for anything, and we haven't been to the races that are built for us as of yet. The season will favor us more later on. So I'm okay. I'm content with where we're at. I'm content with the fact that accidents will happen and did happen in that race, and it caught us out. I'd rather have it happen here than at a tour. Any of the 3 Grand Tours. Any major tour. A little punchy one that doesn't necessarily suit us. Itzulia Basque didn't hurt that much. If you gotta have bad luck, at least have bad luck in the right place, Alright, well, I know it's a short episode today, but we're at the end of the race. 2 stages shorter than I expected to participate in, and a whole lot of XP short compared to what I expected to earn for this one, but, it is what it is. I'm Decathlon Gamer. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.